Rise and shine. Hey everybody, welcome back to Valhalla. It's been almost a week for me since I played this last because I've been sick. And I finally feel well enough to play again. Just really wanted to jump back in, especially after how we ended off last time. We're kind of stranded at the store just sitting here, so let's see what happens. Are we just gonna go into our next day of work without, being able to go home? Like, shit. I think I mentioned it last time, but yeah, waking up at work, that's practically a nightmare for me. Why would I want to wake up at work? This is just the first thing you see when you open your eyes, you're like, oh great, I'm here again. Is it a nightmare? Probably a nightmare. Alright, good morning. It's 11 AM though. That's morning for me on the weekends and any other day. How's everything outside? 11 AM? That's early. I usually don't get up until about 3 or 4 PM most of the time. Still noisy, but forces have been deployed to take care of most of them at least. How so? Zaibatsu Corp's president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow. You make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there are still some bad apples out and it's really not safe yet, but it was worse last night. There also seems to be a civilian force lynching any White Knights they spot. So not only are the White Knights a problem, regular folk are on edge too. I wonder if Sei is okay. Should we be worried about Gil? That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that, whatever it is that he's doing, he's safe. Dare I say even safer wherever he is than here. I sure hope so. Are we gonna work today? Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take Sunday off. Oh, alright. Say, so you want me to help you get to your apartment? Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Okay then, let me lock things up and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good. Oh, we got date plans. Nice. And here we are. Holy shit, whoa. Things are happening right now. Alright. I dig this. I dig this. And here we are. Home sweet home, thanks a lot. Hey boss, wanna hang out for a bit? Huh? Yeah, grab a beer, chill out for a bit, mostly to thank you for helping me. Oh, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. I did tell you that you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh, yeah, you did. What worries me a bit is that beer always leads to something else. To more beer? I was gonna say, to one of us going through a Spanish announcer's table. But I think we're safe here. Come on in, then. Sure, that was, yeah. Spanish announcer's table. Yeah, sure. Excuse me. Want one? Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me, though. Smoke if you want to. Thanks. Say, how's the chilly weather treating you? It gets cold from time to time, but nothing the kotatsu and heater can't fix. Oh, right, boss, you're not very good with the cold, are you? You know it. You didn't bring your jacket here either. Yeah, I left it at home when going to the bar yesterday. It wasn't that cold and I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar. Would you like a sweater or something? Oh, don't mind me then. I insist. I have this hoodie from time ago and it was too big for me. Why buy it then? It was dirt cheap. Right. Wait, where did you get this one? Dunno, some flea market ages ago, why? Nothing, it's just like one I had many years ago. What happened to it? Too much use, it just ripped. I see. You can keep it if you want, I never used it anyway. We'll see. Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. Fair enough, 17 plus how much? 17 plus I'd have to cut your tongue if you knew. Alright then, sure. Let me go change it to something more comfortable. Take your time. Oh, the cat's giving her the stare down. This is a challenge. Say, Joe, there's a blue-eyed mass of black fur staring in my general direction. Huh? Oh, that's just 4. I still don't know how to pronounce that properly. Is it 4A or 4? I'm just gonna say 4 for now. He's just wary of any new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess. Probably territorial. He'll warm up quickly though, just give him time. He's unusual looking. Blue eyes on a black cat. They usually have green. That's true. Yeah, weird, huh? I kinda like that that picture right there. At first I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. Do you have any pets, boss? Back at home, we had a bear. Okay. That's a pretty weird fucking pet. Like, I've heard of, like, lions and tigers and all that as pets, but a fucking bear? Good old Bosco. He kept intruders away better than yeah, you fucking bet he does. Jesus. Holy shit. Yeah, I wouldn't want to rob a house with a fucking bear. I wouldn't want to be in a house with a bear. Right. Huh. This picture here isn't something you see every day. What? Me taking such a sappy pic? No, a framed picture on a printed paper. It's so vintage. Oh, that's weird. Who are these? That's, the one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend, and the one that on the left is Gabrielle, her sister. Huh. Is this pic recent or... Actually, that one's from 3 to 4 years ago. You look exactly the same. I'm only 27, what did you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old. I thought it was recent because you don't usually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone a printed and framed one. Yeah, that's a bit odd, but you know. Did you two break up on good terms then? You even hesitated a bit when calling her your ex. Let's just say that everything ended with both of us saying mean things. And me storming out of her house, breaking a couple things on the way out. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away, haven't said a word since. Really? It's hard to picture you doing such a thing, and you look so happy in the picture. Why have her pick out like this then? I just couldn't get my mind off something that Alma said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone else pressed against your side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head on their chest, listening to their breathing as they pat your head. Dozing off knowing they're there watching you, protecting you. I don't know, I felt nostalgic, then miserable. I'll just put this away then. I've been meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. I just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. I'd be a mess. It's never too late to apologize. Apologize, Jesus Christ. If I could speak English, that would help. Maybe. What's that on the table? Looks like an envelope. It's nothing. Nothing! Now please, give that to me. Whoop. Alright. I saw nothing, don't worry. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Guide me. Damn, you have lots of beers. Well, the BTC gives me discounts and a point card I can use every time I buy their alcohol. Oh, this is... what? This is really weird. Facebook 1511. Oh, okay, that's a poster right there. And this, they're just sitting on the rail right there. So I haven't had a beer yet, but there's 12 cans left. Do we want to pop into a beer just yet? Not yet. With that, beer's actually the cheapest drink I could get. That is a really odd problem to have, honestly. Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these? The drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and stronger than the ones they sell in stores. And besides, the one in the bar is more of a double IPA, this one is more of a Pilsner. In English, please. This one's lighter in color and lighter in flavor. Sure, let's have a drink. Dunno, it doesn't taste lighter to me. Is this one made with that, what do you call the base liquid you use at the bar again? Oh god. Nutriogenic, dichometrical, lidogenol, or NDL. It was a supplement or something, right? It was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when mating kiss polluted the water supplies. I'm gonna take another sip. The effects of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production. But the BTC still commissioned it for use in bars. And is this one made with it? Let's see. Yep, here it is, near the end. NDL and cornstarch. Cornstarch? It serves as a stabilizer. If I remember correctly, they need it for packaged drinks. I see, and I just realized something. What? You're a nerd, Jill. Guilty as charged. I still have that bottle of rum somewhere around. Did you want some of it? Will you have some too? Not really, no. Then leave it like that. I'm not letting you drink beer alone. That's not how drinking with friends works. You consider me a friend then, boss? Why wouldn't I? I dunno. That what, with being my boss and all, I was never too sure. Well, in case you had any doubts, yes, I consider you one of my best friends. Besides, you and Gil are always so diligent and responsible that I'm boss in name only anyway. That's good to know. On a side note, it surprises me that you kept that poster of me in your room. Gonna need a drink for this one. And even more that you hung it in plain sight. Gonna need more drinks for this one, uh-oh. When I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know? Need more drinks for that. Does it make you uncomfortable? If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. I'm still wondering why you did it though. Aside from filling an empty spot on the wall, I don't really know. I thought it was funny too. I guess it's like if someone gave you, I don't know, a dildo-shaped trophy or something that you had it there as a conversation starter. Although no one comes here anyway, so it's kind of pointless. What? No steamy nights of passion? Not since a year ago, I think. And I'd rather not talk about what happened then. Did someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can go dish out the pain. No, nothing of the sort. A different kind of mess. Uncomfortable mess. Not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Glad to know you have my back, though. That's what friends are for. Wait, you talk about the poster and compare it to having a dildo-shaped trophy. Did you just call me a dildo face? I'm gonna need another beer for that one. That's what friends are for. That's the truth. Hey Jill, where did you get that black Ford ball? Well, as with any black cat or house cat in general, he's actually a stray. I found him in the alleys near the building, not long after I moved here, I think. Ah, I see. It was quite the sight though. He was cornered by all these dogs, but they were keeping their distance. He was holding his ground, hissing and scratching as much as he could. There was a fried chicken bucket nearby and some rainwater in it, so I threw the water over the dogs. They ran and I figured the cat's mom would be nearby, so I left. Then I noticed people looking in my direction as I walked. Turns out the little shit started following me. So you brought it home? At first I wanted to see if I could find him a new home, but having him welcome me whenever I came back was just too much for my heart, so he ended up staying. That's how a lot of people end up getting cats, honestly. It was destiny, girl. When he came, he was so cute though, not like the fat mess that's sleeping on my table. Hey, you're not a spring chicken yourself, you know? Oh ho. Shit. I actually did that in front of someone else. God damn it. I knew it. She's just doing the voice for Or, oh ho ho ho. Anyway. Don't anyway me. Do you normally speak for your cat like that? Maybe. I wonder if Gil's alright. You worried about him? You make it sound like I'm some emotionalist robot. You can be hard to read. I wouldn't worry about Gil so much though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him. And third, he absolutely hates bell pepper. He does? I've seen him even reject food that's been in contact with it. Man, what a baby. Unless he's allergic or something. He's not. Man, what a baby. How did you meet such a guy? He showed up in the door of the bar. He... what? Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion. Right, levitation potion. It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much gave him the drinks for free. And after a couple, he broke down crying. He... huh? I don't know what he did, but he was really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever, and I told him he could wash himself. I'd find him a job. And I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day. Damn. I tried and failed to find out anything about him, so I decided to take him at face value. I judge him for what he did as an employee. And aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been as loyal gets. I return the favor in kind, covering his ass from time to time, sometimes literally. What surprises me is that you took him in so easily. I can take care of myself, and I always kept an eye on him. And besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily. I see. You've made the bar more lively yourself, you know? How so? Well, with the regulars you've earned, of course. Like that blonde-titty hacker. I can't remember her name. Alma? I was gonna say Armitage. She's a nice girl, you know. I don't think she's young enough to be called a girl. Says the girl who's eternally 17. In any case, she's really lovely. When you hear her speak of her family, she speaks with such love. Her face just brightens up. And it makes me kind of jealous that she has such a close relationship with them, to be honest. Do you have bad relations with your family? Not bad, but I'm not exactly close to anyone aside from my mom, dad, and aunt. But back to Alma, I'm really hoping she finds a nice guy to settle with. I mean, she's so bent into finding one, I can't help but want her to succeed. Huh, I see. There's also a sex worker robot girl. Ah, Dorothy. She intrigues me though. I've seen a lot of sex workers over the years. She seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, but rather that she takes it to such childish excitement. I've kinda noticed that too, but then again, Lilim can be weird. You think? Lilim operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share our fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they are different. Like a different culture, if you must. Huh, I didn't really see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC-72. It's a social interactions model or something. Lilim get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so... I'm guessing she gets built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Interesting. The name Lilim is a bit weird though. It is? You'd expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilim doesn't convey the image of automations. Just a tip, bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling them retarded, and doll is like calling them fake. Oh, thanks for the advice. That aside, do you know why they're called Lilim? As far as I know, because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith. And Lilim are Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore. Ooh, Jewish folklore. Dear God.